Hi. Hi, Shirley. Everybody's so good at dates, I can't remember anything anymore. The days just run together. And thank you, Anna Winter, for reminding me of the first time I did meet her, because I couldn't for the life of me remember. It's true, it was on the set of Desperately Seeking Susan. And it's true, he put a pair of underwear on my head. And I thought he was a real geek. I must say that was my first impression of Herb. Anyway, that was the first time I worked with him by default. And then I soon moved out to Los Angeles and ran into Herb again, and his sweet, disarming way, he suggested that we work together again, and I agreed to it. And that was my real first proper photo shoot. And that is when I got herbified. Now, what does it mean to be herbified? It goes a little something like this. He talks you into going to the beach. Then he talks you into taking off your clothes. He talks you into dancing and frolicking in the sand like an idiot. He talks you into getting into the freezing cold ocean. And before you know it, you have sunburn and you're freezing your ass off. And you're sure you've just made a huge fool out of yourself. Anyway, I ended that photo shoot basically swearing that I'd never work with him again. And I threw myself into my car, freezing, feeling like a drowned rat, drove home, and I just was like, ugh. That'll never happen again. Anyway, I saw the pictures, and of course I changed my mind. And that was the beginning of an incredibly long and fruitful working relationship. But it was also the beginning of a great friendship. Herb was like a big brother to me. A very lovable one. It's true, he was unbelievably innocent. He had such an innocent view of life, and everybody says the same thing. He just wouldn't say anything bad about anyone. I in fact tried on several occasions to pay him to swear. And I'm like, come on, Herb, just say fuck. I'll give you $100. Anyway, he never did. So yeah, we worked a lot together, but we also had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Herb was good at that. He took me under his wing. He took me to all the best parties. He introduced me to all the right people, and even some of the wrong people. And of course, he had the best birthday parties, everybody knows, right? Who's been to a Herb birthday party? Raise your hand. Yeah, come on. We loved a Herb birthday party. In fact, I looked forward to his birthday parties more than my own. His birthday was 3 days before mine, and I could care less about mine when I knew that Herb was having a great birthday party. And he did love to have fun. He was the first person on the dance floor and the last one to go, and he was a crap dancer, okay? No sense of rhythm whatsoever. But none of that matters, because he was such a great, great man, lovely, and then I had children, and after my daughter was born, 2 weeks after, or maybe 1 week, I don't know, he called me up and he's like, I gotta come over, I gotta take pictures. I said, Herb, I look like shit, I'm fat, I have pimples, you don't want to take my picture right now. And he said, I don't want to take your picture. I want to take your daughter's picture, do you mind? So, of course, he did come over and he took lots of pictures of my daughter. I was a little bit jealous. And for the next 6.5 years, he came over to my house every 6 months and just sort of barged in and started snapping away at my children, no longer interested one bit in taking my picture. But that's okay, because the pictures that he took of my children are my favorite. Anyway, that's what I have to say on a personal note about Herb. And I know that everybody here is going to miss him and loves him dearly. I would also like to talk about the significance of today. Today is a very special day. Yes, I have to wear glasses to read. It's very sad. Anyway, today happens to be a spiritually significant day. Today is the day of the revelation of the 10 utterances, which is commonly known as the 10 Commandments. Now, I want to be very clear here, this has nothing to do with religion. What this means is that today we have the ability to tap into the consciousness of immortality. The consciousness that there is no such thing as death. No such thing as an ending. No such thing as time, space, or motion. No such thing as limitations of any kind. Just because we can't see Herb doesn't mean that he's not here. And just because that he's gone from our sight doesn't mean that he has ceased to exist. So today at this memorial, we're not here to say goodbye to Herb, but to renew our connection with him in a different way. In a way that is not hampered by the limitations of physicality. In a way that will never come to an end. Now, I'd like to ask you all to just close your eyes for a moment and to turn off the noise of the outside world, to let go of the burden of intellectualizing every little thing, to try to forget the illusions of our senses, and to liberate ourselves from the conditions of our mind. And to not just believe, but to really know that we are connecting to the real Herb, to his soul. To know that we are here to help him along on his journey, and to understand that we will continue to feel him in our lives. Okay, open your eyes now. Anyway, I would like to end by saying, by mentioning something about the paradox of photography. And that is that when we take a picture, we have a negative, and we put the right solution on it, and suddenly the picture comes to life. So, what do? We take a negative and we turn it into a positive. I love you, Herb. Thank you.